Welcome back, guys.
I'm Marty.
My name's Robbie, and together we are
Mind Your
Bap. I'm looking, I'm going. Welcome back, guys.
I'm Marty.
I'm Robbie, and together we are
Mind Your
Bap. First time. Thanks to those people that have clicked in and subscribed and are following us, and thanks for the very positive feedback with regard to our first two podcasts. Last week, Marty, we talked about the 5 steps to wellness.
Yep.
Did you take anything on board yourself?
I did indeed, yes. Had a bit of a bad week if I'm honest, so took them on board, and all that energy I had, I put into my workouts if I'm honest. So yeah, Saturday, for anyone offended, I apologise during the game. So yeah. What about yourself? Do you do any?
Good, yeah, absolutely. Some of those I try to live them on a daily basis. Very difficult, if we're being honest, to keep on point. Like yourself, I've had a difficult enough week.
Yeah.
And one of the standout ones for me, Marty, was the bit about friends, not followers.
Yeah.
Because again, it's that, in my world, I'm sucked into the Facebook, the Twitter, the good comments, the bad comments, and taking a bit of my happiness from it. It's all false, okay?
Yep.
It's definitely false. It has its purpose, guys. But that's something that has been reinforced to me this week, to remember that my friends aren't necessarily those people that follow.
Correct.
But today for our third podcast, a very exciting day.
Is indeed.
Mm-hmm.
We've got our first guest on today, and who is our guest today?
Our guest today is Miss Erin Shanks. She's a former Wallace High School pupil. And I met with Erin, had a talk with her about a very, very interesting field that she works in, and she spent a lot of time studying and becoming a practitioner in this area. And I'm not going to steal her thunder, so rather than looking at these two mugs, I just want to welcome our first guest to Mind Your Bap, Erin Shanks. Erin, listen, the floor is yours. If we interrupt, forgive us, but I think you've got something that's worth listening to, and if you want to tell people what you do and what this is about.
Yeah, no worries. So I am something called a dance-moving psychotherapist, which most people over in Northern Ireland haven't actually heard of. So I moved over from London about 3 months ago, and I qualified after doing 3 years on a dance-moving psychotherapy course, but I was over there for 8 years teaching as a dance teacher as well. So dance movement psychotherapy, do you want to hear a bit about it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So it's one of the creative arts therapies, and it kind of focuses on the body as an instrument, as communication and expression. So it kind of is founded on the belief that the body and mind are integrated.
No way. Connections. One of our steps to wellness last week. Connections.
Connections. So and it one kind of influences the other. So whatever you're feeling emotionally will affect your movement.
Okay.
And whatever way you move or whatever your posture is will also affect your emotions. So it's kind of formed on that. And it can take place within a group. Usually no more than 8 people or 1-to-1. So I, as a therapist, would work with people, different client groups, a massive range of different client groups. It's a very accessible therapy, so work with them to create like a safe environment.
So that's like all age groups?
Yeah, all age groups.
All abilities and disabilities would cover the
definitely.
physical disabilities. And in terms of your work too, learning disability, have you encompassed anything in and around there?
I have.
Yes.
Yeah, I have. So I had done a lot of work as a dance teacher, kind of using inclusive dance, and then I have just been working with Inspire at one of their day centres for adults with profound and multiple learning disabilities.
Oh, that's really good.
So how you found that, by the way?
I love it. I'm actually finishing up with them in 2 weeks' time, so I've been working with that wee group for about 3 months.
Can I just add, just before you go on, why I think that's really important is because very often people with either a learning disability or a physical disability, their mental health may be hidden. Very often when we look at people or spend time with people, we see what's in front of us, and when we see perhaps again the learning disability or the disability as a problem, when actually the physical health problem could be hidden, and very many times the mental health problem can be hidden. So I want to just commend you for that specific piece of work.
Yeah.
It's an area which needs to be supported and promoted.
Yeah, they so quite often, like I have found working with people with learning disabilities that quite often they they aren't given the opportunity to have their own voice.
Yeah.
So it's been about building an environment where they can have their own little community to be a part of a group, but also come into themselves as well, through movement, and then being able to reflect back on that with kind of very, very strong emotions. So it's about kind of teaching them how it feels. It might feel to be angry or sad as well as happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And exploring that through movement and props as well.
But I think alternative therapy is something that in Northern Ireland particularly we're kind of behind the rest of the UK, and we're finding our way. And I think it's important to know that people's route to wellness, especially in the mental health field, it will be different for everybody.
Yeah.
So on the show we want to explore as much as possible, because it's not negating the need to go and see a specialist like a GP or a psychotherapist or a psychologist or whatever that is. It's all complementary, so every little bit helps, as they say. No plug for Tesco's. But I think therapies like this add incredible value and are much more accessible, as we say.
Yeah, I mean, so DMP, I'll call it its short name, Dance Movement Psychotherapy. It's kind of founded on how we communicate through movement and breath and gesture before we can even speak. So it's formed on that premise, and then all the verbal comes in after. So they can reflect verbally in the session or after the session, but that kind of, I suppose we get really bogged down and congested up here, especially in this day and age where we're like always on computers or on our phones.
Yeah, very true.
And it is really up here, and it's bringing everything down to the body to see how it actually feels there.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So if anybody sort of is interested and wants to find you, where can we get you?
So I'm not working as a private practitioner.
Yeah.
I'm working in multidisciplinary teams. So the best way to contact me would probably be via email.
Okay.
And that would be movingessence.ni@outlook.com. I've got a Facebook page for all things kind of movement related, so my experience moving back here and settling in as a DMP and also as a movement practitioner. So anything, I'm hoping to set up just movement based sessions as well for anyone to come to. So all the info will be on the Facebook page.
Brilliant. So if you are a community group out there at the moment, or part of a community that wants to speak to Erin and investigate this further, I encourage you to get in contact with her and explore it. I think that's the thing. We need to talk about things, we need to try them out, and I hope that somebody in Lisburn picks this up and that I see something locally. I really do, Marty.
Yep.
What about this, guys? What about showing us something, Erin?
Okay.
Turning Marty me into dance movement therapist.
Well, I'd like to do like a little embodiment task that people at home can join in with as well. But it's just a bit of body awareness.
Okay.
So you can start with your eyes closed if you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it as well, just
Okay.
as we're filming, and then I'm just gonna talk you through different pointers, and I just want you to notice them. Don't have to change them, just notice. So just begin by just taking a moment to notice your breath. And again, don't have to change it. Just notice that. And then bring your attention to your feet and where they are on the floor, if they're touching the floor. And then to where your weight's lying on the chair that you're sitting on, if you're sitting. Might not be if you're on. Just wherever that weight's falling. For me, it's the chair. So the chair is holding my weight. And then bring your attention to your shoulders, your neck, and then your head. Again, just notice, don't have to change anything. We're going to track all the way down, so from our head, neck, shoulders, wherever your weight lies. And therapeutic context, if I'm doing something like this with clients, I might ask them, okay, so what have you got to support you at the moment? But then, what have you got to support you outside of this space or this session? So it could be as small as a chair, it could be the people, different objects, different things in life. And then just when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Just become aware of what's around you. So it might be the colours, the room, or the temperature, sounds, and then maybe the people in the room with you. How do you acknowledge them? How do you come back into contact?
Hard to miss him.
So yeah, how did you feel after that?
Brilliant.
Yeah, actually,
Very relaxing.
found out the key thing is that I don't think I get delivered because of my voice, but your voice, is that important? So
Yeah.
through your tone,
Yeah.
your tone, so I could get that at the start, and I was trying desperately to take part in it. And I get easily distracted.
Yeah.
So I had really naughty thoughts. So you said something about if your feet are touching the ground. I thought, does she think because I've got short legs, my feet aren't touching the ground? and then I was thinking, but get back on track and relax and stop allowing those distractions.
Yeah.
But it's good.
It was, especially when you were talking about different parts of your body, your shoulders, and I always carry a lot of my sort of stress on my shoulders. So
Yeah, sometimes you're not even aware of it. Though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So when you were saying that, you could just feel yourself sort of relaxing. And that was only a short bit, so really enjoyed that.
the bit about support too. So you said what's support?
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, I didn't think of chair. So you introduced the chair, but I was thinking about the other things
Yeah,
you
it
said.
could be anything.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Brilliant. Okay.
But yeah, so that's like in a session, I go with what the clients bring in the day and how they might be feeling. So it's really spontaneous. I meet them basically where they are, and then my job is to kind of gain a sense by either moving how they're moving, or it's like the tiniest little movements. So it could be their posture, seeing what that might feel like for me, trying it on, and then offering something else into the space that might change. So might throw in something and help them develop how they're moving and how they're feeling, and bring connection. Really, it's about connection and relationship.
Okay.
In a group or one-to-one.
Okay.
So
Brilliant.
yeah.
Okay.
On that note, what are these for?
Oh, so yes, we use.
He gets the football. I wasn't happy about that.
It can be as playful as anything. Sometimes in a section.
Yeah.
So we use a lot of props. So quite
Really?
often, yeah. Quite often. So you didn't look at me there, but usually if you pass the ball, you're fostering eye contact. Camera.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. So it's using props to engage in movement, because some people, you come into a space and it is daunting. It's like, I'm not. People think it's dance, and it's not dance. It's the tiniest of movements. But dance can emerge whenever people feel safe enough.
Yeah.
But that's what the props are used for too.
He's fascinated by.
Oh, the hand of me is, and I'm thinking, why? What's the reason? Yeah.
So if there was music on,
Yes.
I should have brought music in, but that could help you move
I'm
and
on it.
dance. And
Like the butterfly,
Sure.
it could be a butterfly, you could do anything you want.
Yes.
And that's the thing, it uses a lot of imagery and kind of metaphor and symbolism, so
Okay.
you could be a butterfly.
Marty
It's a
Chappelle,
Where
the
is
butterfly.
Why would you want to be
It's
a
often
butterfly?
been said.
This came
It's
out.
often been said. Okay. What are these cards for then?
They're just little emotional expression cards, so
Ah.
if I've got non-verbal clients, sometimes it's easier for them to have a look.
Okay.
And kind of
We
put a
choose them all.
pointer
Just
on-
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one's sleeping. Excited.
Yay.
I can't read.
That's mine and Marty's week. Worried.
Worried.
Yes.
So yeah,
This is
be
good.
working. And if a client was saying they are worried, I might,
Yeah.
say, right, how can we
Okay.
work with that today, and how might we alleviate that? So
Brilliant.
free movement. But yeah, that's
Okay.
what those. And then we use a lot of rhythm as well. That tends to bring the group together. If people are off doing their own thing. So
Very good. So next we're talking about, we're going to be, Debbie Mahaffey coming on.
So next week, yes?
Yep, next week we've got Debbie Mahaffey coming on. She's going to tell us a bit more about her story. We'll not say too much on that. I have to thank you for coming on, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and telling everybody your story too, so much appreciated. What about social media? Where can they get us?
Social media, okay, so if you subscribe to YouTube, you find us under Mind Your Bap. We're trying to build up a platform of followers to come on the journey with us, so we want to do it together. That's really important when we're tackling mental health, and we want to see real difference. So we also want just to communicate with us, so you can find us on Twitter as well at Mind Your Bap. And what we're going to try and do, we're not offering a service where we're going to necessarily communicate directly with people. That's not what we're about. What we want to do is share a journey. However, if you do have any ideas, critique, or you want to say well done, whatever that is, we'd appreciate your feedback, because we want to improve what we do here. And if you have any ideas for what we could be doing, fire them in. We're all ears. And we're here as a complementary platform to everything else that's going on out there. We're not trying to compete or steal anybody's thunder, but we're going to bring people like Erin in as often as we can to offer out ideas for you guys to explore avenues to wellness. Now, I believe we have a thought for the week.
Yes, it is just, so I'm into my poetry, but it's from one of my favourite poets called Robbie. So it says, "It was when I stopped searching for home within others and lifted the foundations of home within myself, I found there were no roots more intimate than those between a mind and body that have decided to be whole."
Excellent. I've never heard that one before, but
it was appropriate.
lovely words. Don't forget, when you do watch the video, there's a bell. We'd like you to double click on it, because that will send you or give you a notification when we upload our video. 7 o'clock on Sunday nights is really when it's going to be on. But it's nice to be reminded, and sometimes I need that reminder too. So double click the bell on YouTube, Mind Your Bap. See you next week, guys. We were
Mind Your Bap.
Bap.